Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a get ready with me for our Thanksgiving dinner. I have a special guest here. Her name is Michelle and she's my cousin. So we're just gonna talk about Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the holidays, and also get ready for our dinner today. So let me see what I'm gonna start off with.
I'm gonna take off the hat.
So the other day I tried on these magnetic lashes and they were a dud, but I think that it's because I didn't put enough of the magnetic liner on. So I'm gonna give it another shot because I don't want to lose hope in them, especially because they were expensive.
Yeah, you know what else you need?
Yeah, it's hot. Okay, have some water.
So I am more of like a person that buys their makeup at a drugstore, like not high-end stuff. Like even my brushes are like from Amazon and they're amazing. I have a bunch. And yes, for my foundation I use Maybelline the matte poreless, and then for concealer I use the Maybelline
Age Rewind.
Yes, Age Rewind.
It compares to like your Fenty products.
Okay, yeah, I used to do Fenty for foundation, Tarte for concealer, but now
the Tarte Shape Tape.
Yeah.
Okay, and like, can I say that those two products are very full coverage?
Yeah,
so.
But I mean, these are still very full coverage. I do notice a little bit of my dark circles showing through, but I mean, it still lasts as good and still looks as good. I would say like the Maybelline looks more natural, which is what I go for. Sometimes I feel like higher end brands are really cakey looking.
I agree. Do you use like any primer?
No. I'm very with my makeup.
I have this primer that I got for free in an Ulta kit, and it's their hydrating face primer. I have oily skin, so I don't need any more hydration.
Me too.
Sometimes I have little pimples that dry up and they look weird when I put concealer over them. So using a hydrating base helps with that like dry skin. So I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. Well, my hair's so long I could do like a knot with it. Okay. I have like a spray that it's aloe. I brought it at Ross. I don't know what else to say about it. But I don't have it with me because I'm like on vacation here right now. And it was a quick trip. But I would usually spray that on my face and then on my beauty blender just to have it a little bit more wet.
So I recently bought this foundation stick from Ulta, and it's from their moisturizing line as well. And I'm kind of surprised. I have a few Ulta products that I actually really enjoy just because they sit on my skin in a way that isn't cakey, isn't entirely matte, because they're just the kinds of products that I don't like. So for example, the foundation stick is my first time owning one, and I like it because I needed a foundation in general because I'm taking my graduation pictures because I'm graduating soon, and I didn't have a foundation. I don't wear foundation. It's a shock to some, but I don't wear it. So yeah. I'm just gonna go over my problem areas.
Yeah, like I think, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my skin is mostly like, I have an uneven skin tone. So that's why like I need the foundation. But sometimes I do just use my Maybelline concealer, and then like I'm a very big bronzer person, you're gonna see when I put it on. So I just do that with concealer and like everything else but foundation, and it looks perfect.
So if you notice, I put my foundation just in my problem areas, and then the rest of my face I kind of leave it blank. I don't have as much discoloration on my skin, so it's not as noticeable. Yeah. And by the time I'm done with my makeup, putting my bronzer, putting my blush, and the rest of my face powder, it won't show.
That's a cool brush.
Yeah, my mom got it for me. It's from Real Techniques. What I didn't do is put concealer, but I'm going to. The concealer that I have is also from Ulta Beauty, and it is also from their more moisturizing line. And actually I saw a YouTube video that said that this was a dupe for Glossier concealer just because it's so light coverage. And I agree. What I like about it is that I'm not trying to hide my bags because you just can't. So
I know.
So I'm just trying to minimize the appearance in a natural way. I don't want it to be matte. I don't want it to look cakey. And I know that people say that you need a beauty blender or a brush, and I have all those products, but sometimes your fingers are your best tool, and they're
Yeah.
free.
That's how I started makeup, like in high school. I would just wear concealer, put it all over my face though, with my fingers. Literally.
I look a little dewy,
Yeah.
which like an oily skin person should be afraid, but I'm gonna set it with powder, so it's not gonna matter. But what is gonna look better, it's gonna look better in the long run, because I personally don't like the dry look.
I always feel like I look really bad, like halfway through my makeup, but I'm like, okay, I just have to wait until it's all done, and then it'll look better.
Yeah, like always finish. The first time I got my makeup done professionally was for my 8th grade prom, and the lady, oh, my earring just fell off. The lady put lashes on me that made me feel like I was, like I had spiders, like this.
Okay.
And I was scared, and I told my mom, I don't like it. And she just said, oh, it's because you're not used to it. And it was true.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to how I looked.
Another thing, we're not professionals. I'm barely a beginner, so like I know I probably look stupid and don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope no one like.
Yeah, I have a really
It's
different way
me.
of doing makeup. So I learned how to do my makeup because of YouTube and Beauty Girls. But I learned almost how to do it the wrong way for myself, because again, they go full coverage foundation, cakey products, which is fine because that's what they like and that's what looks good maybe on camera. But for me, IRL, every day, no play.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm just setting it with this face powder. It's the Coty Air Spun. I got it at Navarro or CVS or Walmart.
Honestly,
now it's everywhere.
Is this gonna be like a bilingual
Yeah, it has to be
YouTube station?
Yeah, my channel. So
YouTube channel.
from Miami, Florida, and I'm Brazilian and Peruvian. I speak 3 languages, and you guys are going to as well. No, just kidding.
Well, that's true. I feel like I can understand some of your Italian. I mean, words.
We get it. You studied abroad.
Okay, this is my favorite part. The most important for me, because I'm a very bronzy, wanting to be glowy all the time. Yeah.
By the way, she's a natural redhead, born and
Yep.
raised.
Mm-hmm.
She grew it herself.
Yeah.
By the way, we're looking down here and over there because that's where the mirror is. It's hard to like, since I'm new to this YouTube thing, it's hard for me to like talk straight to a camera, especially with somebody next to me. Also, I have 5 dogs, 6 cats, and 12 elephants. So please excuse the noise.
You're really bad.
Just kidding. I have 3 dogs and 1 cat, and I can't control them. So they're gonna bark, and you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna love it. Actually, I was on a phone call interview, and I had to be home, and the dog, one of the dogs barked, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And they were like, oh, no worries. Dogs are always welcome on our phone calls. And it was so sweet. I was like, okay. So I don't know. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start with my eyeshadow. So I'm just putting down a skin tone color.
I do my face first, and then I do like eyeshadow and then lipstick.
I change my order around every time. It just depends on the mood I'm on. And because we have time to kill,
True.
I'm just doing it however. But I'll go back and forth between like eyes, face, whatever. Lips always last. Mascara always last. And I also want to see how I'm gonna do this liner again because
are you gonna do lashes again?
I'm gonna do lashes again because I just feel like I have to. But they're a mission. Lashes are complicated, and I think my last resort with lashes is gonna be fake ones that are expensive. I'm gonna see if they're worth it, how they look, how they last, how they damage my lashes, or maybe they don't.
Another thing, one of my favorite brands and palettes that I bought at Sephora was this Naked palette with bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Literally used up all of my bronzer.
Oh my god.
So then I just used my mom's contour kit, Anastasia one, and it's just like the one that I use.
That's good. That's actually really popular.
Yeah.
So I have one palette here that I'm traveling, that I came home with, that I use when I travel, and it's actually from Ulta. I feel like I'm sponsored by Ulta. I'm not. This is a palette, and it's pretty cool because you can add a bunch of different products from different brands as long as you depot them and put them in the pan. So for example, I have a lot of Benefit. I have a ColourPop one. This is from The Balm. And I just have a bunch of different palettes, and it's great. And these are my neutrals. They're basic. They're dirty.
Sorry. I feel like my most, well, I don't know actually. My most expensive makeup product is probably the Fenty Trophy Wife Kilowatt Highlighter.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I just love the yellow glowy feel, honestly, of anything and everything. Like, I'm even wearing a yellow dress. And then,
yeah, I feel like yellow was a big color this year. Yeah, just like embracing yellow. I'm gonna just do a very neutral look on my eyes. It's my go-to, especially because I'm doing lashes, and if I mess up, I don't want to have a complicated look to recreate.
wow.
What?
You can see it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Wow. Okay, so I know this is an eyelash
oh my god
thing, but
no,
I
it's
feel
for
like
brows
this
too.
Yeah, I feel like this works better than the brush thingy.
That's for brows because it has this brow part to it. So this is definitely for brows. Whatever, but one of the last times we were hanging out together, which was maybe a year ago, Michelle, we saw somewhere that you could dye your eyebrow hair with, I think it was on TikTok. I don't remember.
I don't know.
That you could dye your eyebrow hair and kind of get tinted brows with beard dye.
Yeah.
So we went and bought it, and she tried it, and it worked, and it looks really good on her.
Yeah.
I tried it on mine too. The only thing is that it didn't stick to my whole brow because I don't have hair everywhere, and my hair's already dark. Her hairs are naturally light and like blonde.
Yeah.
And so
why,
they're there, but you just couldn't see them.
I literally felt like I had no eyebrows, so I was like, this is not okay. And I just dyed them, and it works good. I just have to do it like whenever I have like an important event coming up, and then when I do makeup, I just do like a little bit. Just depends like how long it's been since I dyed them.
I'm just doing blush right now, and I go blush crazy because I think that it's so flattering.
It is.
And youthful. So I go crazy on my cheeks, on my nose, on my forehead.
Okay.
Everywhere.
I'll be my Morphe palette, 350. It's jacked up.
You have to be very still.
Why? Are you doing the eyeliner?
Mm-hmm.
I used to do eyeliner every day in high school.
With a wing?
Yeah, that's when it was like in. And then,
I feel like I see it all over Instagram, and sometimes I think that it kills a look.
yeah,
Like the look is beautifully done, and like I think with lashes it will just look amazing, but then they put a black line on it, and I just think like it reduces the like I don't know, the effort they put into it. Yeah, that's why when I got these lashes I was hesitant, because that means that in order for me to use these I'm gonna need to have a black liner, but I'm able to just not wing them out, and I think that it does a good job of disguising it, so it's not too bad. Anyways, I was gonna ask what was on your wish list.
Honestly, not too much. I'm starting to get a little older, so I am seeing my skin get affected by it. So
She's 21. We're 21.
okay, but like
But it's never too young.
stress,
Yeah,
and
never
it's
too
never
young.
too young. You always want to start young. So I'm really interested in getting like Kiehl's face creams, especially like the eye cream and then like a brightener, because again my skin is just like uneven and like it could be better. So I'm just gonna do that. I also have this ring, Pandora ring, that I really want. Hopefully
Santa comes through.
Santa comes through.
I think as far as makeup goes, there's only one product that I have my eye on, because even though I really enjoy playing with makeup and like learning about the new things that are coming out, I don't need it. I don't need any of those products. Like I'm able to make my face with that
Yeah.
one palette that I have right there.
Same.
So like I just feel like it takes a lot of willpower to not go crazy with makeup and buy things that you don't need. So this particular palette is a Nervina one of the mini Nervina ones, which I'll put up on the screen. And I just think it's so pretty. It's so simple. I don't have any colors like it. As you saw, I have very like basic colors. So I think that it'll be a good addition to my makeup palette that will like spark creativity. Like that's my justification for it. But it's like a gift that I would want for like Christmas or for graduation or something, because like I know I don't need it, and I you know, I'm doing my brows, and remember, there's cousins, not sisters. I went a little basic with, I went a little extra with my brows, but I like them kind of bushy. I feel like I look weird because of the liner on my lashes, but I was just letting it dry so that I could put on the mascara. But aside from that, I just need a lip and I'm done. Not the mascara, the lashes. But look, they're pretty cool. I'm gonna like do a magnet. Ooh, they just stick. Ooh. So it's pretty cool. They look good, like they look fine, but it's just, I feel the same way I do when I try to put on regular lashes, and I thought that these would defeat that.
Are you gonna keep your hair like that?
Yeah. Why, you want the headband?
No, I was just wondering.
So I guess I put it on. I'm gonna put the other ones on, which I tend to struggle with more.
Honestly,
Maybe I think I'm gonna put mascara on first. They're not like, I guess the mascara helps support the lashes. I don't know. It's just annoying. Like I want to put on my lashes and go out and not worry about them ever again. But
that's why you get extensions.
Yeah, or you just don't wear anything. So I'm using this CoverGirl mascara that was actually sent to me by Influencer, because I'm an influencer. And I was surprised. I usually don't go for drugstore mascara. I feel like not all of them work, but this one humbled me.
This one too. We love Maybelline. Dude.
Yeah, it was just CoverGirl.
I would.
And I think for lipstick, I don't know. I think I want to just put on like a cualquiera, because we're gonna be eating, so it's gonna be eaten off anyway.
Eaten off.
Literally. And I have like a bunch of colorful colorful eyeliners that I like to use. So hopefully I'll have more creative looks coming on my YouTube channel. I don't really know what direction I want to take this channel in. It's not strictly gonna be beauty, because that gets boring, I feel, and like there's more to my life than beauty. But for now, that's what I feel comfortable doing, because that's how I learned, and that's how I started on YouTube, watching beauty gurus. See, like I'm putting the lashes on and they're just not, as you can't tell.
I wonder if like I'm the only person that wears contacts and has the issue of getting mascara on your contact.
No, you're definitely not the only person.
Okay, good.
Any girl that wears makeup.
I feel it on my contact.
I feel struggle for girls who wear glasses and foundation, because my roommate over the summer in New York, she had that problem, and it was so of like she would do her makeup, and then like we're kind of running late, and so even though we always had enough time for her to put contacts in, it was just inconvenient to put your contacts in.
That's so me.
Yeah, and so she would be like, "I'll wear glasses." No, but then the foundation. So like it was always a battle. So I feel bad. I feel for her. So this one was put on very easily. I don't know what's going on with these, that they just don't feel like they magnetize. Like I'm getting frustrated. One of the magnets came off. This one's perfect. Like I don't understand why this one works so. And I put a thick layer, so I think it's not my application. It's not me. It's the lashes. And I bought these with the intention of wearing them on my graduation date, because I just want to look, you know, fabulous on my special day. But alrighty, so this is our finished look. We're gonna go enjoy some fine dining and wining in Hialeah's finest. So see you guys later. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Pics. And we'll take pics of our full body outfits so you can see the final look. Bye. Bye.
You're covering me!
3 seconds.